Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Jen and I am a self-taught nail enthusiast. So today I'm going to be not recreating this look right here, but doing it but in a different style. I don't know how to recreate, I don't know what you call that, but anyways, I'm doing this for my vacation / Valentine's nails. So what do you say? Let's go ahead and jump right in. So, the gel polish that I'm going to be using today is from Born Pretty. I'm going to be using the BPSCO3, and this is their Blue Sea Cat Eye polish. So this one has like a pinky purplish hue to it. Let me just get a good little image on her so you guys can see. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous, darling. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using this jelly one from them, which is CG041, and basically you just have to go to like their gel polish and pick out the color that you want. But it's this gorgeous, deep, like royal purple, almost blue. It is absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with this color. It looks very dark in the bottle, but in order to get like this darkness, you would need to do a few coats of that. And then I'm gonna just use this lavender from Melody Susie because I don't own a lavender, unfortunately, from Born Pretty. So it looks like this, and I'm pretty sure I used this on my channel during Halloween when I got these. I got a whole bunch of other colors from Born Pretty on the last time that they sent me stuff, but I really just want to use that jelly purple. And I have been dying to do this look for so many years. Like, I first saw it on Daily Charm, so I'm excited. So I'm going to start with the full nail. Basically, I'm going to be doing 2 full nails and the rest are going to be Frenchies. So it's essentially the same method for all the nails. So the first thing I'm going to start out is just putting some base coat on, and then I will come right back. First things first, we're going to do a layer of the jelly purple color, and wait till you see this magic. She's beautiful. Oh my god. So I'm doing quite a thin layer of this first. And the reason why I'm doing thin is because I don't want it to be like super dark. So anywho, how have you guys been? I feel like last video did so good, and that I'm still wearing those tips from Tipex. I'm obsessed. And if you didn't see my comment on there, they reached out to me and emailed me and basically apologized. They were having issues with their email. They realized that they weren't able to see my emails originally. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. They still reached out to me, and they are going to send me another freaking kit, which is just so sweet of them, and their nail drill to try out. So I think that's so lovely, and honestly, that's the way companies should be. Like, if something like that happens, it's so nice of you to like reach out to the person and do something. Like, it's very generous of them to do that. They don't have to do that, so I really do appreciate it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this, and then the magic. Now comes the cat eye gel. Oof. I'm like so nervous. I hope this works. But basically, you're just magnetizing this to have like all of the sparkles come up. So it's not like I'm doing any sort of pattern or anything like that. So I will say that the cat eye gel they used was a bit lighter than the one I'm using. So I hope that doesn't affect anything. I might do like 2 coats of the cat eye. Oops, that was a little too thick, honey. A little too thick. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing 2 coats of the cat eye just to make sure you can really, really see it. I want to flip my hand around also because I want to make sure I get up in that cuticle really nicely. So just excuse me for a moment whilst I focus. Yes, I do have a tendency to like whisper to myself, and I've noticed it in a couple videos. Not whisper, but I just like talk really low when I'm trying to focus, and I'm so sorry for that. It's something I'm trying to work on. I notice it like when I'm rewatching the videos and I'm like, oh god, like that's so embarrassing. All right, so what I have here is I have a magnet like this, but I've connected another one to it just to make it a little longer and easier to use. And I'm gonna hide those fingers underneath my nail bench so that I don't mess this up. So I'm gonna kind of like drag it along the edges of the nail. Ooh, that's working very well with the extra magnet on it. I feel like sometimes it's not as strong. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to push anything, but I do want it to come like pretty much. I want, oh yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here. All right, ooh, that looks good. I want a little bit like up here, so maybe just kind of go this way. Yes, oh, she looks good. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna push a little bit towards the center on these parts, on like the sides here. Oh no, okay. Oh, you cannot tell me that doesn't look gorgeous. That just came to life. Yep, that is what we're looking for. Sorry, it's hard for me to move my finger up and down like that. Oh man, oh mama. Okay, Cure, get this lady in the lamp so we don't mess anything up. I went through my Born Pretty collection, and this is the one that I was using, and this is CG041, and it is much darker than this one that I'm gonna try, which is JN, which is a Jelly Nude 46. So this is a color gel, I'm assuming, and Jelly Nude, and it's a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter, but still on the purple side. So I'm gonna use her now. I'm gonna try, hopefully it works and gives me the effect that I'm looking for. Tracking, please stop following that. All right, let's give this a shot, shall we? Lord have mercy. All right, there is so much dust on this thing. Oh my goodness. All right, once again, I am kind of like trying to clean off the brush as much as possible. And let's go. Oh, much better. Okay, I think once we get her all, yes, much better. The other one was just a little too dark, a little too thick. Yeah, this is perfect. Thank God I have like 1,000 Born Pretty colors. No joke. I have a lot. I love them. And I don't really get rid of a lot of Born Pretty polishes when I do giveaways. So yeah, that's why. Because they're just so good and they're so inexpensive. Like, come on. And I buy plenty. Like, I bought this Jelly Nude collection that this one's from. Oh, yes. It is giving what we needed it to give. There we go. Perfection. All right. Cure her. Whew. That is like, thank you, Jesus. I'm so glad I had this. Because, like, the whole look, it wouldn't have been the same. All right. So now we've got our little lavender color here. And we're going to add our hearts. And I don't know if I'm going to add stars. Maybe. We'll see what I'm feeling. But I'm definitely going to add some hearts. So I'm going to start up here. And I do use the dotting tool to do this. One little heart and a little dot there. And then I'll take my liner brush. Actually, I'm just going to do them like sort of all over the place first. And I do a little dot like underneath. Just makes my life easier. You don't have to do, you could do the 2 dots, whatevs, whatever you guys like. What are you tracking right now? I swear, this thing is crazy. Okay, and then one like right over here. Yeah, and I guess we'll do some stars to fill in. Okay, then let me get my liner brush. And I'm using just an 11 mil one. All right, and I like to kind of just dip this baby into this first. Excuse me, I've got all these tools all over my desk now. I just like to kind of dip around on my brush so it's like loaded with color. And then we drag and we make our heart. These ones over here kind of bled together, so I'm just kind of fixing them up you know, I'll probably redraw them. For now, I'm gonna just go ahead and do our stars, and I'll fix that guy. Okay, stars, super, super easy. These are the ones you do a little dot, and I'm gonna do one right here, I think, right there. Okay, make sure the dot's kind of big enough to handle like the lines that are gonna come through it. So I do like to make sure it's a decent sized dot. Otherwise, you kind of end up with like a little rinky-dink star, and it's hard to like get the lines dragged through. Again, I load my brush up just to make sure that there's enough polish to actually get what we need out of it, okay? So you pull down, over, and up. Super easy. All right, so stinking cute. I'm gonna do the other one off camera, but you get the gist. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking. Let me get this out of the way so the camera can really like, sorry, it's so hard for me to move my fingers. I'm just gonna kind of go up and down, but oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna finish all the stuff on this nail. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, complete it, and I'm gonna do these, and then we'll do the other Frenchie on camera for you guys, okay? Oh my god, guys. I'm so obsessed. I can't stop looking at them. We're gonna finish her off with the Frenchie on the index finger. Here's our thumb. It's so pretty. I'm so glad that I'm finally doing this nail look. Okay. I'm not going to talk too much during this part, only because it's the same exact method as it was for the full length nails. Now, my Frenchies, I do them a little weird. I don't have like a crazy method where you draw like triangles and lines. I basically just kind of take my brush and I brush it on to like the tip of my nail where I want like the French to go, how far I want it to go, and then I'll take my liner brush and kind of do the sides from the middle. So I'm gonna load up my brush with this jelly color, and then I'm gonna take it sort of like in the middle, and I'm just gonna go up to where I want it to go. I like my lines to kind of end just above like where my finger is. And yes, my skin is so dry right now. That just happens when I'm doing my nails, but this is beautiful, exactly where I want it to go. So then I just kind of draw my line going down and I fill it in, and I do the same thing on the other side. And then again, load up my brush, and I kind of go from this point down now and angle it. It's a little, I'm gonna have to kind of fix her up a bit, but basically that. All right, I gotta move this out of the way to do it this way. Just so happens to be how I have to do it. Okay. So again, I go from about the middle and I'm gonna drag this line up. Yeah, perfect. Make sure it meets the other side, same spot and whatnot, and then we fill her in, and then I'll take a cleanup brush and clean up until I get it to the shape I like and just where I want it to be, basically. So I feel like there's no, I don't know, I feel like there's no method to get like a perfect French. I feel like you always have to kind of go in and clean things up and just round things off. That's, I don't know, that's just the way it is. So I'm just kind of rounding it off over here, rounding, and then I'm gonna clean. It's just one of those things that you gotta practice until, you know, you get used to it. But I feel like there's always a level of cleanup no matter what to make sure it's like perfectly even and sitting on the nail where you want it to sit. You know what I mean? I mean, that looks pretty darn good to me. So I'm just gonna keep playing with this until I like it, and then I'm gonna cure it. Okay, time for the cat eye. Alright, so I try to get this as even as possible. Now I'm going to run the magnet Now, I find the Frenchies a little harder to like magnetize, but I do my best here. So I'm just gonna kind of run it up. And I ended up doing 2 coats on my thumb to really make it like stand out, because I felt like it didn't really stand out on my thumb. So, oh yeah. But as you can see, it looks good. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm gonna have this back. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's like a little patchy. That's the only reason why I kind of wanted to like add just like a smidge more of like another coat, because like I don't know what it is, like when you use the liner brush, it just kind of like moves it in a weird way. On the pinky I didn't really notice it, but on my thumb I did. I think it's just because it's bigger and I notice it right now. I know like once you cover it up with the gel you're not going to notice it, but I know it's there. So I'm gonna cure this and do 1 more coat and then cover it in the purple again, and then I'll be back to do like the nail art, and then honey, we're done. I forgot to hit record, but I've already laid down my little dots for my hearts, and then I'm just gonna spread them out. Cute. Flash cure. Now we add the stars. Okay. Gotta add top coat, and I will be back to show you guys the finished look and just my final thoughts. I love them. I love them. Gorgeous, stunning. Everything about them is beautiful. And yes, I did cut the crap out of my finger. This nail popped off, and if you saw last week's video, then you know why. I did a bad job applying it. So I was trying to like use a drill bit that I've never used before, cleaning it out, and I went whoop, and cut the side of my finger with a coarse bit that I had no business using at all. But anyways, back to the nails. Boar Pretty polishers, they just hit, right? They just, something about them. The purple, the cat eye, gorgeous, 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 right? And I even love the base color. It's beautiful. I want to say what I learned throughout this video is, if there is something that you have wanted to try for a long time and you keep putting it off and keep putting it off because you think you're gonna fail, just give it a shot. This look has been in my Pinterest for at least 2 years, maybe longer. I had a totally different nail look planned, and this popped up again, and like, I have wanted to try it for so long, and I just didn't, and I'm glad I did today because I absolutely love the way this looks. It is so beautiful. It is honestly such a cute, simple, it really is a simple nail look when you break it all down, but I also think it's gorgeous for vacation too. And I just know people are going to be stopping me and asking me about my nails, and I'm going to get to say, I did them myself. So that's my message. Try something new. Try something that you've been wanting to do for a while and have been putting it off. That's Mama Jen. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be releasing this video a little late just because I'm going on vacation next week. So it's probably, I'm like thinking like the weekend, you know, in between the 2 weeks, like would be a good time to release. So it will be late. I mean, whatever. You'll be watching it when I tell you this, so it doesn't really matter right now. But anyways, I love you guys so much. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big ol' thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you never miss a mani with me. Bye guys.